The first thing that went wrong was the silence, because forests are never truly silent, and when they are, it means something is listening. I noticed it just after midnight, sitting alone in the ranger station with a lukewarm cup of coffee and a radio that hadn't crackled in over an hour. I'd worked night shifts before. I knew the normal sounds by heart: wind combing through pine needles, distant insects, the occasional animal call echoing off the valley walls. That night, all of it was gone, like someone had pressed mute on the world. My job was simple: monitor radio traffic, log weather changes, and respond if someone did something stupid after hours. At 12:17 a.m., the radio hissed. I leaned forward instinctively. "Ranger on duty," I said. "Go ahead," only static answered. Thin, uneven, like someone breathing too close to the mic. Though I kept glancing at the window. Outside, the forest stood motionless, black trees cut out against a darker sky. Another 15 minutes passed. The silence pressed in, heavy enough that I could hear my own pulse. That's when the motion sensor alert chimed. Trail C19, restricted area. Closed since a hiker vanished there 5 years ago. I stared at the blinking indicator on the console. I radioed Central. No response. My phone had no signal. It never did out here, but I checked anyway. Probably a deer. Still, procedure was procedure. I grabbed my jacket, flashlight, and keys. As I stepped outside, the cold hit me harder than expected. My flashlight beam felt thin, inadequate, carving a narrow tunnel through darkness that seemed to close in immediately after. As I drove toward Trail C19, the radio crackled again. This time, there were words. "Can you hear me?" The voice was faint, warped, stretched like it was traveling a long way to reach me. "Yes," I said quickly. "This is Ranger. Identify yourself." I slowed the vehicle. My headlights cut across empty road, trees standing like silhouettes frozen mid-step. Before getting front on video, if you have liked the video, make sure to like this video and subscribe. I kept walking. The forest began to change subtly. The air felt thicker. My footsteps sounded delayed, like echoes arriving late. I noticed carvings on the trees, old weathered symbols I didn't recognize. Some crossed out violently. Others circled like warnings or prayers. "Who are you?" I asked into the radio. A soft laugh answered me. "Does it matter?" "Yes," I said. "It really does. I was like you," the voice said. I heard the silence too. That's how it starts. A trail forked ahead. I didn't remember a fork. My map didn't show one. Both paths looked equally worn, equally wrong. "Which way?" I asked, hating the edge in my voice. "Left," the radio said immediately. Too quickly. I went right. The pressure in my head built with every step. "You shouldn't be here," the voice said softly now. "It doesn't like being mapped." My flashlight flickered, then steadied. When it did, the trail ahead was gone. I stood in a clearing I hadn't entered. Trees formed a rough circle around me. Their trunks bent inward slightly, like an audience leaning in. In the center lay a ranger hat, old, faded, with a badge number I recognized. Mine. My radio crackled violently. "You found it," the voice said, no longer distorted. "Clear. Close. That means it's almost done with you." "Done with what?" I whispered. "Teaching you how to stay." The silence snapped back into place, heavy and absolute. My flashlight went out. In the dark, I felt the forest breathe. I don't remember leaving the park. I woke up at dawn, sitting at the desk in the ranger station. Coffee cold in my hands, logs filled out in my own handwriting, except for a new entry at 12:17 a.m. Trail C19 was gone from the system. Number record had ever existed. Some nights now, when the park goes quiet in a way it shouldn't, I hear a radio crackle from somewhere deep in the trees, and I know whoever answers will sound just like me. So tell me, do you think the forest replaces its watchers, Or do you think it was always me on the other end of the radio?